crazy real estate market, a global pandemic, one of the most controversial elections, wildfires, murder hornets. I mean, talk about a year like no other. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kathleen. I'm a realtor here in the beautiful Roanoke Valley and I upload everything about real estate. So I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button right down there and help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. I promise you, you won't regret it and I greatly appreciate it. But for today's video, it will be my last video that I will upload for this year, and then I will begin re-uploading after the new year. So I wanted to kind of do a year in review for this video because a lot has happened. So if you're interested in hanging out with me and chatting about what 2020 has brought us, then keep on watching. The first topic that we're going to chat about is real estate because I'm a realtor and this is a real estate YouTube channel. But the 2020 market has been a lot. But on a serious note, it has had record-breaking growth, and there are a couple reasons why. The two biggest reasons are because there's low inventory alongside with record low rates. So this is creating basically an increase in sales price and for inevitably sellers to have an upper hand. Let's just be honest. You know, we're not seeing 2 or 3 multiple offers on a home that could eventually lead to a bidding war, but we're seeing sometimes in cases 10 or more offers on one home. And I really don't think, based on the trends and my research and everything like that, this trend isn't necessarily going to be slowing down much, if at all, leading into 2021. Therefore, I did want to share some advice if you are looking to either buy or sell in the near future. So if you are selling and you receive multiple offers, it can be very overwhelming, especially if there's 7, 8, 9, 10 offers coming in. So just make sure that you are working with your realtor and that you know what is most important to you. Of course, purchase price is going to be the heaviest weighing factor, but also look at, you know, the additional terms, what personal property is included in those offers, closing dates, things like that, because, you know, inevitably you need to choose the best offer that fits your needs. And if you are a buyer right now, know that my heart goes out to you. You may be feeling a bit defeated. Just know that you're not alone. I am a big believer in that everything happens for a reason and the right things will fall into place. So, and I always say to clients, there will always be another house. Whether you get under contract for the house of your dreams, 6 months down the road, you're going to see something that you think you'll love even more. And vice versa, if you lose out on a home and your offer isn't accepted, you're probably going to find a house that you love just as much, if not even more. So just try to have a positive mindset and know that the right things will fall into place. I also wanted to say, to be very self-aware when you are putting in an offer on a home. It's very easy to kind of get caught up with the adrenaline and, you know, the anticipation of knowing that there are several other offers coming in on the home that you are making an offer on. And it's really important to obviously have a strong offer, but know that you can't be reckless about it, right? So really work with your realtor to see what would be appropriate. You know, it's not uncommon for people to go at 10,000 over asking at this point, and sometimes that's appropriate for the property and sometimes it's not. So really work with your realtor to see what comps are out there and what would be most appropriate for you, because you know, this is the biggest investment one of the biggest investments that you're going to be making, and you shouldn't be reckless about it. Now, y'all know I can't talk about 2020 or the real estate market without talking about the global pandemic. And I promise I'm not going to talk too much about this topic because we hear about COVID-19 daily, but I definitely did want to touch on it because, you know, it's the elephant in the room, right? So when COVID-19 began spreading 9+ months ago, there was a lot of uncertainty, and don't get me wrong, and it definitely still is. But you know, people thought the market was going to crash. They thought it was going to be a repeat of 2008. You know, people were scared to put their homes on the market, and kind of still are, because they weren't sure of the people coming into their homes, for the buyers coming into their homes, where they've been, are they carrying the virus, things like that. And I actually did a full video on the real estate market and COVID-19 a couple months ago, so I'll make sure to link that below in the description box for you if you wanted to check that out. But the one thing I really did want to say about real estate market and the global pandemic is to just be respectful, especially if you are going into other people's homes, whether they're occupied or not. Just, put a mask on, use hand sanitizer, and just kind of follow those protocols. I definitely wanted to end this video chatting about self-reflecting, personal growth, all of that, especially since we were basically forced to stay home more often. I know some of us did home renovation, some of us did got new hobbies, did a lot of self-organizing, things like that. But in all seriousness, it was a tough year, and I don't think all of our problems are going to just disappear like that when the new year happens and we're in 2021. But I know that you're not alone in the challenges that you have faced. We've all had challenges, and they've been different, but there's also been some really good things that happened in 2020. For me personally, this was the year that I took the leap of faith and began doing real estate full time, which was really scary. But I've been so thankful that I took that opportunity, and I've kept telling myself, no, you can't do it. And finally I was like, you know what? Let's try it. And I think that a lot of other people have had similar opportunities or took similar leaps of faith that they were scared to do. So I saw a quote, and I wanted to end this video with this quote. We are all in the same storm, but we don't all have the same boat. So because of that, make sure that you're giving yourself and others a little bit of extra grace, and know that all storms do come to an end. Yes, it's been a tough year. Yes, there's been some really good things that come out of this year, but whatever challenges that you are facing, know that all storms do come to an end. So that is where I wanted to end this video. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it when you watch my videos. Make sure to follow me on my other socials, Facebook and Instagram. I'll be on there throughout the holidays and going into the new year, of course. And yeah, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next year. Bye. I already spilled my coffee this morning, so things are going great. Freckles. Mom is filming. Okay. Freckles. Freckles! I literally hit play, and every time I hit play, you chit chat. It's a bad setup.